Hey, what's up, everybody? This is UnhingedGaming, and I'm coming out with some more fresh, high-quality content. Today, I'm going to be talking about something new happening in the YouTube industry, as I usually do. So there's been, yet again, some issues, humorless laughter here, some issues between advertisers and YouTube. I guess we'll call this adpocalypse version 2.0. Because apparently the thousands of channels that have been taken down, that didn't deserve it, haven't been enough. So that's that's something. Yeah. So apparently, a couple more advertisers. I'm not sure. I might actually be able to say exactly who. Pulled away from YouTube, and that was looks like that was Adidas, Dushbank, Mars, HP. A lot of these I don't know, but there were several, quite a few that pulled away, and they quit advertising because of so last Adpocalypse was ultimately caused by hate and extremist content, whereas this one is actually more pedophilic stuff, which, yeah, I mean, that's a thing on YouTube right now. I don't know why these exist, and most of the videos themselves are actually pretty innocent, and they're like uploaded by kids, and it'll be like a little girl wearing a nightgown or even naked. Like, I don't know, I haven't watched these videos, but so I don't know like how graphic they are, but I know that they're innocent in the sense of that, like, it was just a kid posting this video, not knowing, being completely innocent to the situation of, like, obviously they don't know what kind of freaks are out there. And these videos will just get comments from really, really lewd, inappropriate comments that are just creepy and gross. And they'll get, I think one got 6.5 million views and wasn't taken down despite the kind of attention it was getting, which is fucking weird. And there are ads running on these videos, and that's why advertisers are pulling away, which is baffling to me because so many channels are getting demonetized for everything, literally everything. How are these allowed to exist? So it raises the question of if there is some sort of bias going on with the YouTube algorithm. And the thing is that no one knows, no one but the people, the programmers, know what goes on in the inner workings of YouTube. I don't even know if they fully understand what they're designing. It's very complicated, and it takes, I mean, I think that no one in their team individually could, in a lifetime, create this. It takes all of them working together, and I don't think any one of them necessarily even understands fully what it's doing. It's very complicated, and YouTube releases very, very little information regarding it, so we don't know exactly what's going on. So there could definitely be some bias there. Like, I know that already when a video gets demonetized, I've seen the correlation. There are big YouTubers like the Game Theorists who have posted their analytics showing a video getting demonetized and the instantaneous drop in views that shows that it's not being shown to people. Like, it was a low enough number of views per hour, a big enough drop, that it would be believable that it was only subscribers who are looking for their videos in particular who are seeing them at all. So it really does raise the question of if there's bias going on with these sort of things. And, like, it's a little disturbing to think about when you're dealing with this kind of content, that YouTube would be deliberately turning a blind eye towards it. But you know, corruption exists everywhere. It's definitely possible. I like to believe that there's that those people aren't running YouTube and Google and all of that, but you never know. And I'd say that there definitely is bias with demonetization in general. I would say that gaming channels really seem to be getting hit harder than anyone else. And I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like in the communities I'm a part of and everything, when someone says something about getting demonetized or even their channel getting removed, it seems like 9 times out of 10 it's a gaming channel. And again, that might be a complete coincidence, but it really does seem like gaming channels get hit a lot harder. And I don't know if it's because that's the kind of content that tends to have more edgy stuff. Like, you know, a lot of people say that PewDiePie caused this whole thing. I don't really believe that. I think that there were a lot of channels that caused it, and I think that a lot of them really were true Nazis, not like PewDiePie shooting off his mouth Nazis, like, hey, we're going to promote these terrorist organization Nazis. And so I don't think that PewDiePie really did cause it like a lot of people say, but he definitely didn't help. And I think that he could have definitely caused gaming channels to get singled out for just their edgier, like, I mean, a lot of gaming channels, they do offensive things. I get that. Like, I'm a really big fan of Funhouse, and their jokes, I don't know that they go, well, every so often they go too far, but most of the time they ride the edge of too far. And so I could see why that kind of stigma would exist, but it's still interesting that, like, supposedly the algorithm is unfinished and they can only do so much and it needs updated, yada yada yada. It can only be so sophisticated, yet you see these things where certain types of channels seem to be targeted, and then you see things where ones that are very, very, very obviously bad are somehow slipping through the cracks. And despite the fact that they're getting millions of views, that's the other crazy thing, is that you'll see these videos get demonetized in gaming channels that have, you know, they're barely even allowed to monetize. They're so small, and their videos are getting maybe like 100, 150, 200 views at the most, and they're getting demonetized. Like, somehow they are still considered important enough, but these ones that are actually getting a lot of engagement, a lot of really inappropriate engagement, aren't getting noticed by the algorithm when they clearly have something bad, and they're getting seen by a lot of people. So it's weird to me that, like, it can't have the right discrepancy to know when a channel's not bad, and it just seems to demonetize almost indiscriminately. And then you have these other channels that are, any idiot can tell that they're bad, and they're not getting demonetized or removed as they should be, but even just they're actually running ads on them, and as a result, YouTube once again is losing advertisers. And you know, who knows what they're gonna do about it this time. Maybe they have some new trick up their sleeve, some other bot that's even less finished that they'll try to toss into the mix to save their ass. But I mean, who knows where it's gonna go from here. It's, again, adpocalypse 2.0. We'll see what happens. But, you know, let me know in the comments down below what you think this whole thing's gonna turn into, because I'm interested to hear your guys' input with this. It's definitely a major thing, a major event that's happening. No less because it's the second time it's happened. And while you're down there leaving that comment, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like it, and also subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more. I do upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter at UnhingedYT, where I post video updates, as well as let you guys know when I go live on Twitch, which is UnhingedGamingYT. All the links are down in the description. Make sure to check them out. In the meantime, I've been UnhingedGaming, and I will see you next time.